where in fact, or I think we've lost that connection there with Priyank. Let me get in a quick word from Srinjoy. Srinjoy, very significant. Israel is not officially talking about a regime change. There are voices favoring that coming in. In fact, all right, let me put that question across to Ashok Kumar. Ashok Kumar, thank you so much for your patience, sir. We heard the Israel ambassador there. The talk and the rhetoric surrounding regime change is, a voice that we hear and something that we hear often from Israel, but that's not the official position of Israel. In that eventuality, what are we looking at as a possible outcome? Iran certainly, of course, has continued its missile attacks. What are we going to further see in coming days, in your estimation?
Well, I think that what the ambassador was saying was much of it was dishonest. We have with Israel 21 months of a genocide that violates every single international law and international norm. There is a ICC arrest warrant for war crimes against the leaders of that country, and they initiated this war of aggression 2 weeks ago by striking Iran, which is a violation of international law. Israel does not sign on to the IAEA. Israel does not sign on to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Act. Israel has hundreds of nuclear weapons. They have no right to bomb and attack a country that has signed on to those inspections and has no indication that they're weaponizing their nuclear program. We know this because 3 months ago, Tulsi Gabbard, who's the director of national intelligence under Trump, testified to Congress that there's no evidence of such a program. So regime change cannot be uttered by by Israel, despite their intentions. And their intentions have been to have regime change in Iran since 1979. And so that can't be uttered because it's so deeply unpopular in America. And so they need the Americans. They want to draw in the Americans, just as they did in Iraq, to do a full-blown war and fight their war on behalf of Israel. The U.S. is in a very vulnerable position. The Strait of Hormuz, of course, can be shut down because that would drive up price of everything, because 30% of all gas and oil go through the Strait of Hormuz in the world. And also the Americans have bases in Iraq, which is not protected by some kind of missile defense program that Israel is protected by, which was funded by the Americans. All right,
I'm going to get a comment. I'm going to get a comment to respond to whatever you just said in just a moment, Mr. Ashok Kumar. We have my colleague Priyank joining us from on ground there. Priyank, I believe you're at one of those sites where those missiles have struck. Take us through what's happening on ground. Priyank, over to you.
Yes, Sati Madhav, while we were that the missiles were hitting Tel Aviv, there was one of the civilian location, this locality near Ramat Aviv Mall was also hit by one of the projectile of the missiles. The visuals which we are also showing to our viewers is now barricaded by the Israeli forces. This is a situation where the cleaning process is going on. The total... Can I go inside? Yeah. So, Madam, we can show you that this is the area, this mall, all the glasses have been broken. There were people who moved to a safer location, knowing the fact that the sirens could have been heard. And very soon this cleaning is going on. But what is very alarming is, Madhav, these residential houses. If you can see the visuals, because of the impact of this blast, the explosion, the missile, all the window panes have broken down, not even this, but there are multiple buildings also which has also got seriously damaged. The Israeli forces are here on the ground, the rescue teams have come here. We are trying to move further and show you that what exactly can be seen from the other side. The residents have come out, they had moved to the bunkers, but knowing the fact that the projectile of the missile could have hit them also, they had moved to a safer location. Just look behind me, what was the kind of panic which was there among the citizens. They have come here. The local volunteers have also come here. They are registering that whose houses has been hit so far in this. There's a process which is being followed by the Israeli civil defense volunteers who have come here along with, I'm sorry. So, Sati Madhav, let me show you further. This is a second location which we were talking about. I'll keep on the visuals only so that we can see that what sort of damage has done by these missiles. Can you see this? Yesterday, while I came to this particular location to do the interview of the member of the opposition party who is also an MP from Jerusalem. All these houses, this neighborhood was looking so peaceful. Even people saw us during lives and they were saying that why have you come here? So the civilian area is certainly something where their missiles have hit. The location can be seen here. The houses have been damaged. It appears that there were few people who were staying here, but because of the kind of siren sounds which were heard, people moved to safer location. There are two more locations here in Tel Aviv which got hit by these missiles. One in Jerusalem. There are reports of few more locations also being hit in Jerusalem. But in Haifa, there have been multiple locations which have been hit. The forces have been confirming. Once
Okay,
again,
this is very important, because you're telling us that civilian areas have been hit. These are residential areas that you're saying have now been evacuated because of the kind of strikes that are taking place. Is that correct?
Yes, Madhav, certainly right, because this is a civilian area. This is an area where the many residential complexes were there. Yesterday also I was here. I could see all these buildings were totally perfect, but suddenly what has happened right now is right in front of you. I will try, Madhav, once again to go to those people who have come here and they wanted to save their life. They moved to a safer location. But the second process has been initiated. On one side, the civil defense volunteers, the rescue team members have come here. They have been trying to clean the place. On the other side, there have been series of individuals. So those residents who were staying in the building have also come out. Sir, were you staying in this building? Would you like to talk to me? I'm from India. Okay, Madhav, let's go to someone else and we'll try to see whether they are in a position to talk or not. Excuse me.
Okay,
Were you
I'm going to
staying
give you
in this locality, this neighborhood?
Sorry?
You were staying in this neighborhood when this happened?
Yes, but I don't want to be on. I don't want to be.
It's all right.
Everyone is
Priyank,
safe
in fact,
at
let's not. I'll give you a moment to speak to some of them and get their consent about whether they want to come on camera or not.